Hello my loves, and welcome to what is going to be the very last kitchen vlog of 2022. Today is Wednesday the 28th, it is, isn't it? Yeah, Wednesday the 28th of December. Jason's working today. This is his one day of work in the Christmas period, and then he's off until, I think the same as me, 3rd of January. So yeah, I wanted to do a quick kind of roundup of the year myself, a kind of little kitchen vlog, just to chat about a few things really, and in kind of preparation for Veganuary. Look what Jay managed to get today from Sainsburys in Ashton. The new Heinz beans and vegan sausages, £1.25 a tin in Sainsburys at the moment. Hasn't seen the soup yet though. So yeah, there's that. Very excited to try them. They'll bring back a lot of memories, I think. I'm very excited to try the cream of tomato soup as well, the new plant-based Heinz cream of tomato soup, which is also going to be in the supermarkets really soon. Some good stuff to look forward to. As you know, in Veganuary we're going to be vlogging in most of the supermarkets. Even though I'm really peed off at Aldi at the moment, we'll probably vlog there too. But we'll caveat it, you know, it's not even the right use of that word, Paul. We'll make sure that we let people know that these products won't stick around with Aldi, because that's what we worry about. So during Veganuary it's really good to get out of your own head and try to remember what it was like as a new vegan and how daunting it can be, even just in the way you answer questions. Sometimes when somebody says, where can I get a decent tin of soup, don't tell them how to make their own. That's not what they asked you. It's you meaning to be helpful can be really off-putting. There is no unshitty way to say that if you think that's shitty. Do you know what I mean? I've got this whole thing going on Facebook at the moment about it, because people just need to remember that not everybody takes things like you do, and we want people to stick to veganism, don't we? For the animal, it's not about our egos, it's about the animals. So the more people that stick to veganism, the better. So answer their questions when they ask them. Wow, a lovely brew. I've put 2 kilograms on since Christmas Eve, but I've eaten a lot and done very little. We've basically lounged about and had some real downtime, and there's more of that to come as well, and I'm not going to feel guilty about that, because come January, when work starts again and life starts again, I'll do a few days of intermittent fasting. I'll get myself back on track, and maybe I won't lose it as quickly as I've gained it, but I'll lose it. And that's the kind of important thing. Now, I want to talk about this for a minute. I really do. I want to talk about Meghan and Harry, because I'm seeing a lot of hate online for them too. I'm trying to make sure I stay in focus. A lot of hate, and you know, people like, oh, just go away now. Always sick of hearing about it. Now, Jason and I have actually sat through the full 6 hours documentary series, and we both thought, we've discussed it, it was very revealing, it was very important, and I feel that they needed to do this, considering what Harry's already been through with his mum and how things were going about Meghan, and how she did become a bit of a scapegoat for the palace. Everyone forgets that the palace is all these little press offices, you know. That Duke and Duchess have got a press office, that Queen and King have got a press office, that Prince has got a press office, and sometimes they all battle against each other trying to hide other stories. Yeah, anyway, it was a very, very interesting series and very, very important, I thought. And it seems very, very clear from the documentary that them two were made for each other, and are very happy and very active with each other in doing things. And Harry did what any father would do. He protected his wife and his children from the immense amount of racism, hate and scapegoating that was going on from the press. The lovely press. Except they're not so lovely sometimes, are they? And now everyone's going, it's starting in this country like it's been in America for a long time. You know, Clarkson says horrible things in an article about how he fantasises about her being marched through the streets naked while people throw shit at her, which is a Game of Thrones reference. But and everyone's up in arms about it, and then there's people saying, oh, can't he say what he wants? Freedom of speech. People have got it so mixed up, haven't they, between freedom of speech and hate speech. Hate speech is not freedom of speech. Hate speech is speech that incites hate against a person or people. And there's a massive difference. So let's stop talking about hate speech like it's free speech. It isn't. There was a time when people cared about what they said and what they wrote, and it's like everyone's trying to be the big I am now and just get away with, you know, awful stuff. And it's not. This is where the fears of I get the fears of cancel culture, because, you know, you can't just cancel everything that you don't agree with. But also that whole fear of cancel culture steers us away from dealing with hate speech and hateful people and people that use their platforms in a hateful way. Anyway, I'll stop talking about that now. If you haven't seen the Meghan and Harry docu-series on Netflix, highly, highly recommend it. Think they're a lovely couple. Completely agree with what they've done and what they've said and why they've done and said it. It's good to get some idea of what really goes on behind the scenes in the royal institution, which is what it is, isn't it, really? So yeah, Jay's going to finish work. We're going to both get back in our scrags, undoubtedly. Today might be the day that we reincorporate sit-ups and press-ups back into our lives after having had a few days off, because we do them every day as a rule. We usually have 1 or 2 days off at the weekend, so every working day, really. You know, we do them like 5 or 6 days a week. Sometimes we'll have 1 or 2 days off. This time we've had like 4 or 5, but really starting to feel it now. However, it's not, I'm not going to berate myself for it. We're not going to berate ourselves for it. It's very important sometimes to have that downtime, to just chill out, to just relax, to just not do your exercises and eat junk if you want to, and watch crap on the telly and drink too much wine. And, you know, for us anyway, those moments are important, and we've certainly had them over this Christmas period. What else did I want to talk about? Oh yes, there's this. Another reason why I wanted to do this vlog. It's probably the most important reason, really. Some of you, if not most of you, will know already that I've been working on a children's book for a short little while called Penny the Pigeon Queen. Well, today this very day, Wednesday the 28th of December 2022, I finished that book, and I had a little cry as I was writing the end, and then when I read through it, and I was like, oh, I love this. I would have loved to read this as a kid. If I had a kid, I would love to read this to them. So I've already sent the text off to 3 children's book publishers, and said I do already have an artist in mind, who's Charlotte, and hopefully there will be some sample art coming along soon, but just wanted your opinion on the text and whether you're interested in it. Did all that today, finished the book and sent it to 3 publishers, because I just thought, don't sit on these things, and I suppose that's what I wanted to share with you as well. Don't sit on your things. Do your things. Complete your things, whatever those things may be. Do them. Complete them. You'll feel great when you do. And so you should. You'll have every right to feel great because you've followed through with something and done it to the point of completion. So today, I'm really quite proud of myself. I'm proud of the fact that I sat down, I finished the book. It had already been, all of the last bits had been in my head for weeks, and this is how I work sometimes, and I'd been putting them all together, and so the end was, okay, there's this bit, alright, and now there's that bit that should exactly follow that bit, and it was a beautiful process. It's beautiful, and I'm really proud to have sent it off for preliminary feedback, maybe, or maybe direct interest. I'm happy to take either. Please come forth with it. So in the new year, not only will the Vegan Queens be back emailing everybody, trying to get set up for as many prize shows as they can, and as you very probably already know if you've seen their Queen speech, the Vegan Queens are performing at Vegan Camp Out in 2023, and they're very excited about that, and that should fall smack bang in the middle of their Pride season, which would be great. It'd just be amazing. So yeah, very, very excited about that. So that will mean those vegan guys and the Vegan Queens both will be at Vegan Camp Out. Maybe at different times. It's funny how you never see Paul and Gemini or Stuart and Miasma in the same room. It's funny that, isn't it? See Jason about with them both, you know. So have you had a good Christmas? Have you allowed yourself some wind down time and some breathing space? And just, you know, some moments to kind of catch your breath and catch your thoughts and have a good think about the new year. I know people say like, oh, don't wait till New Year to set your New Year is the best time to start on new things. Whether that be believing in yourself more, pampering yourself more, going on the diet you've promised yourself, starting to do a little bit of exercise, being more social, calling more friends and trying to arrange coffee, you know, whatever it is, however many steps there are to the newer version of you, the improvement on last year, which we all should be striving for constantly. I hope that you've had the time to formulate them and that you're ready for the new year and you're ready to begin again. And if you're not, just yet, don't worry, give yourself time. There's a whole year. So yeah, we had a smashing time, although extremely busy doing Vlogmas this year, and undoubtedly we'll have a very busy time doing Veganuary, but not quite at the same level as we do Vlogmas, because of course Vlogmas is every day, a vlog every day from the 1st to the 25th of December. Vlogmas doesn't work the same way. We will make sure that we show you all the stuff in all of the supermarkets as soon as we can, and we will try and feature new products and taste tests and just helpful vlogs to help people who have started the journey maybe to stay on the journey. What more can we ask for, really, any of us, but for people who've started to continue? Because it's so easy these days, isn't it, being vegan? And it's not like we're priced out anymore. There are things available in all of the supermarkets that are very, very, very cost effective, and with the right planning, any of us can be vegan. And why wouldn't we be in a world like this, where being vegan will help us and the planet and the animals and future generations? Why wouldn't you? That's it, isn't it? And it's simplicity. Why wouldn't you? So we've no idea what we're doing over the next few days, vlog wise. We don't know whether we're doing a vlog on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, but we'll let you know as soon as we know. Just wanted to throw this vlog up, have a quick talk about Harry and Meghan, have a quick talk about how we answer questions and deal with people who are new on the journey, because that can be everything, and let you all know that I finished my book and already sent it off to some publishers. Done, done and done. Talked about it all. So I haven't quite finished my coffee, but I'll finish that off camera. I will tell you once again that it's been a great year, and we thank you for your support, your views, your likes, your comments, your shares. We couldn't do it without you, so thank you. And we'll see you again very soon, and until then, please be excellent to yourselves and each other. Bye, loves.